Okay. Today our topic, how to copy um, and how to create the same structure from different tables. This is our topic actually. And yesterday DDL functions um, completed, and today the one interview question actually. And regularly, each and every interview person they have to be asking that and this type of question, how to copy create same structure from different tables. Um, Different tables. This is the very most important question actually. And um, one more way also is that without having any data, without having any data, how can you create and how can you copy the tables? So this is the very most important. Actually, 2000 and 3000 records, it can be having the one table. So that each and every record should be important actually. So without the entering the data, manually without the entering the data. So that is a very critical condition from the creating of the table. So in that way, the within the one command, how can you create the entire the data from that previous table? So, and one more thing is there. What is that? Without having any data, how can you create the structure? So this is the very most important actually. You don't want any data, but you want or it required structure, the same structure you have to require. So that purpose, within the one command, you have to create a structure and enter the data also with the data also. Without the data also, you have to create the table structure. So on that purpose, just you have to create a table. First, you require um, data table. That's why I have to create the table. Table name is that ADT 9, for example, has it is available any ADT name. So how can you say? Um, First, you have to check the table. Select star from ADT. How can you take the table actually? So on the time, just you have to go to view, and here the connections is available. Just you have to press the connection and then it can be appear on this. Then you have to go to tables, and here list of tables is available. BCD table is there. So here it can be having only ID. So on that purpose that that BCD any having any data, just you have to check out that BCD. Here it is not there anything. So data is not available. So that DSC BCD. Yes, is there actually. So data it is not available maybe. Select star from BCD. Yes, data is not available. So of course that BCD just you have to select that. So here create table BCD as select star from um, so here you have to change that ACD, and here from the tail BCD. So here ACD is table is not available. Check out this. ABC is available, but ACD is not available any table. So then you have to already you have that BCD table is there. From the based on this BCD, you have to create a ACD table. Without the creating table or without the data also. So here just you have to execute this command. Yes, that table is created. ACD table is created. But here you have BCD table and ABC table. ACD table is not there. So based on this BCD table, you have to create a ACD table with the single command. Check out this. It's available or not, that BCD. And same BCD, how many columns it can be having that BCD table. That columns automatically by the using of this table name automatically created. Just you have to check out that. How can you select that? Describe the table ACD. See here, the ACD format is the same and BCD format is the same. Entire that records and formats also, data types also, it can be created. So here you have to insert it, some of the data from that table, as here it is not available any records. Yes or no? See here, select star from ACD. Yes, records, any records it cannot be having because BCD also it cannot be having any records. Based on the BCD, you have to create an ACD, and that's why that ACD also cannot be having any records, and that's why you have to insert the some of the values. How can you insert? Insert into what is that ACD values 5. See here, yes, one row is already inserted. In the same row, same records, you have to create it. Yes, and here also you have to change 6. And the row also is created. And third one also you have to change and 8. Yes. And for records, you have to insert it. Just you have to verify that records. Select star from ACB. Yes. From this in this ID, it can be having that 5, 6, 7, 8 records. Of course. Next, you have to copy the one more table with the with this records. You have to create it. We have to copy one more table. So how can you create that? Create table XYZ, for example, as select star from ACD. See here, Yes, XYZ is created in bottom side. Just you have to check out this table XYZ created. So XYZ are created or not. Just you have to describe the table DESC and space XYZ. See here XYZ, and based on that ACD table, it can be same structure, it can be created. Okay, what about the data? Check out that data. Select a star from X, Y, Z. Here you have to insert it only ACD table. You have to insert it from this ACD table. You cannot insert it any other tables. But here you have to checking from the XYZ table. Yes or no? So in that way, see, just you have to check out that. See here, without the entering the table, that entire that records should be copied in XYZ. But here in one more thing is there. What is that? So here, without having any data, you have to create a structure. You have to copy the structure in new table. So here you have to copy the structure with the data. You have to copy a one more table with the creating of new table. Once again, I have to repeat that. You have to
రాజేష్
copy. Ah,
ఇది ఇప్పుడు చెప్పింది కాపీ అనేది ఒకసారి తెలుగులో చెప్పుకుంటాను.
okay. Right. So the here you have to discuss about this without having any data. Without having any data, you have to copy the only previous created table structure. So how can you create that table structure? How can you copy the table structure from already created table? So here some false values it can be required from the creating of or from the copying of table structure. False values in the sense condition, it is a very important that a false statements whenever you entering into the command. So here how can you create that? Create table. So create table here you have to use that. What is that? So txy for example, and as select star from ACD and here you have to give in a some condition. On condition purpose you have to create the command using the command where command and 1 equal to 2. This is the false statement. Actually 1 equal to 2 is the false statement. So this is the very most important actually. Thus false statement purpose. You have to use that false statement. See here. Sorry, here I'm missing one more thing. So here the create a table as Yes, it is created. See here. Here you have to using this as command, and here select a star from ACD, and here the where command also you have to using from the purpose of false command. So false command, not only this one equal to two, any false command, this one in never it cannot be equal to two. This is the false command actually. So whenever using this false command, then automatically that structure only it can be created. See here, once again you have to check out that how can you select, how can you check the structure, describe the table to the name of txy. See here it can be created structure, yes or no? Here it can be created structure. So what about data? Select a star from txy. See here, data is not available, but data ACD, from this ACD table, data is available or not? See, check out ACD. Yes, from the ACD table, it contains a, or that ACD, from this ACD table, it can be having a data. But here you have to using from the as command, you have to create a txy. You have to copy the entire that the table for create copying purpose. You have to using this as command. But here you have to using the some of the condition. What is that condition? With the using of this where command, some false statement. From the using of this false statement, it is working as a condition. Why? Because where it is that 1 equal to 2, in that place only you have to copy. So, but here it is not there any one. Uh, so on the basis of that 1 equal to 2, it cannot be copying any records. So that is the thing of that, how to create a without the data, without having any data, we have to create a structure. So this is the way of without the creating of data, we have to copy the structure. See here how to copy and create the same structure from different tables, from different um, different tables exactly, without having any data. So this is the satisfied. This is the one thing, and